Robert back here, Bluegrass Bushcraft. Just recently done a video on my lantern box here, and got to make another one. And I'm going to kind of do this video for my buddy Calvin's Corner. He's a fellow lantern collector. He was commenting on my box, and I need another box for this little red 200A here. Actually, I need a couple of them. I'll get another one just like it. But so I'm going to build a box. Let Calvin see how I built it. This is not, as Dan Cordray says, this is not a how-to video. This is going to be a how I did video, because I don't have no plans. It's going to be rough. It's going to be crude. Hey, it worked for me. It can work for you. Like I said, this is going to be crude. I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm just a do-it-yourselfer. And this thing may not be perfectly square, perfectly level, but as you can see right here, this one exactly 7 inches wide and probably 7 1/8 wide that way. So that's probably the difference of the saw blade that I miscalculated for, but hey, it worked. All right, got this old rough piece of cedar here. I think it's going to be fine and dandy. Yeah, that light a little bit, sun coming out again. This old cedar is rough, but hopefully we can get enough usable lumber out of it to make a box. If not, I can climb back up in the attic of my shop, and I may have another one or two up there. Just hard to get to. Is that okay? Anyway, what I've done here, got this piece of 8-foot beading board that I had left over from another project a few years ago. I'm just kind of using it as a little straight edge. I'm going to cut down this line here so the straight edge will line up with the edge of my saw, the fence on my saw, and put my blade right here on my line. That way I can get the most usable lumber, cutting all the way to the edge of the slab there. That way I can get the most usable lumber out of this piece without wasting too much of it. See how it goes. Okay, you see I cut right up to the edge of the bark there, to the live edge. Got a nice straight cut on that. So that's going to give me about roughly 8 inches of usable lumber if I cut to the other live edge. Okay, you all out there ever do woodwork, you've heard the saying, measure twice, cut once. Well, that's a really good rule of thumb. I mean, a really good one. I just flubbed this up bad. Okay, I put my straight edge on the wrong mark at the far end. It turned out I would have had 7 inches of usable lumber. The box was exactly what I needed for the box. But I got in a hurry, didn't check twice, and I had a couple of other marks on the board. By the time I got up to this end, what's that say right there? 6 inches. Like I said, this is going to be crude. Hey, all is not lost. I still got a 6-inch beautiful cedar board for another project. It'll come in handy one day, no doubt about it. Okay, this time we have a 7-inch usable board. Got a little thin layer of bark left right here, but that's okay. If we have to, we can always use that for the inside. A lot more red on this side, but I kind of like the design better on this side, but this side may have a little more red on it later. Let's see what it looks like if we run it through the planer. Okay, I'm gonna run this through the planer. I'm just gonna barely shave it, probably 1/8 inch at a layer. Don't want to take no more wood off than I have to. Don't want to get it much thinner. So like I said, I'm just gonna shave it just a hair on each side. Just keep flipping it, drop it another millimeter or so, and shaving it again. Just slow process, but it should have a good finish. Here we go. A beautiful 7-inch cedar board, ready to turn into a lantern box. Okay, got the 4 sides of the lantern box prepped, and this video is getting kind of long, so let's call this into part 1 and we'll finish it up on part 2. Thank you all for watching. Y'all know the routine: like, share, subscribe. God bless.